All right, guys, we are back on the Chevelle build again, and boy, we got all kinds of cool stuff going on. We got a lot of people helping out and a lot of things happening. If you guys didn't catch the video we posted up on Facebook in the last episode there of all the thank yous to the companies helping out, you guys be sure and check that out. So me and Jesse has got a hammer down here. So Jesse's going to be working on the radiator support, and we got a lot of stuff up front here he's going to be working on. We drug the seat out and stuff out of storage.
Old bench seat.
And he does have
original covers.
Original covers
that come from Chaparral, literally 30 years ago.
So we got stuff to redo the seats with, but I need to get the seat back in it because where it's an automatic now for temporary, I need to do some measurements for the shifter and stuff. So I give him enough room for the seat.
To get it covered. Check this out. Much respect, Dad.
Yeah.
Look at that mess.
I told Jesse I think there was a whole lot of Taco Bell involved right there.
Telling you, blowed that thing to pieces.
Blowed it out. So, getting the seat in. Once the seat's in it, I can do the measurements on the shifter. Jesse has got a brand new radiator support's gonna be going in.
Yeah, man.
Brand new radiator.
Copper.
New bushings. He's got the booster. We do have two shocks. They're either the front ones or the rear ones. I'm pretty sure they are the rear ones. Yep, I'm dead positive they are now that I see that. So we got the rear shocks. He still needs to get front shocks for it. We got a brand new master cylinder. It's freshly painted. It's got to go on.
Was going to do the metal style, we just couldn't find the paint. So
yeah, we just couldn't find the paint.
I had the gray paint, and it looks, actually, we Googled it, and it showed a grayish style booster on a black firewall, and it don't look that bad. So.
It don't look too bad. I think it'll work for now, and especially if this thing don't work.
We're taking a gamble on it.
We're taking a gamble on it.
If I get a new one, I've got a new one.
Exactly. So we'll make it happen. So that's what's going on with that. So we got a lot of stuff going on in this episode today. Let's rock and roll, Jesse.
Sounds like a plan.
Guys, well, Mr. Jesse, he is putting we just got done putting the new gas tank in, and he is hooking up the new gas lines. He's actually got brand new stainless hard lines that goes all the way to the front, and then you just got to connect a short little rubber hose where he's at now. And this motor actually has a return line on it, on the pump. I'll go up here and show you guys that. And he's got to put all the hose clamps on it. That's what he's working on right now. So this is the supply line, and then it's got like a small return line on it as well. All these need hose clamps, so that's what he's working on right now. All right, guys, we just got the seat back in it, and yeah, the seat will end up coming back out so we can restore the seat and stuff, but for the time being, we've got to make some brackets to cover up the 4-speed hole and stuff that's in the floor. And I'm just gonna make a bracket that can bolt into the stock locations, and that way we can bolt this shifter to that plate and stuff. That way when Jesse does convert it to a 4-speed, all the stock stuff will still be able to bolt up in there and stuff. And I just wanted to test to make sure I was placing that shifter in the right place and that it had enough room in there. So yeah, guys, rock and roll. Then we got Wild Man himself up here.
Oh, I'm telling you, one-man band up here, man.
Dude, you look like you got yourself a situation up here.
Yeah, keeping this thing up, putting the bolts in all at the same time, the daggum process. I'll make it happen.
I got you. It's looking good, though. It's looking good. Well, guys, this is where we've got to for right now. We're going to click it off for tonight. I got that shifter and stuff in there, and it's mounted in. Still got to hook up a cable on the bottom side. Mr. Jesse out here has got the radiator support in, and he's working on the booster right now.
Get the booster in.
And he's going to have a talking to some guys about some hose clamps.
Yeah. Dadgum. Did not want to make another run to that crap. Oh well.
Oh well.
It'll fit. I
It'll be
swear
all right.
it will.
Yeah.
Look
Anyways,
at me now.
he's got to get a little bit bigger hose clamps for that stuff, and he can run his heater hoses. But yeah, guys, we got one heck of a whack at it here tonight, and we're going to keep on hitting it, keep on getting it.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys, so we figured some stuff out here. We had a little bit of situation with this steering arm for Jesse's car. Okay, and what had happened was two things. Number one, Jesse converted his car to power steering, right?
Yeah.
So it was manual steering before, and we found out that we actually, this end here that was on this shaft, this was actually the wrong shaft. It came out of a Malibu, okay? This one here is actually the original Chevelle shaft, but there's a problem. Now that it's power steering, the shaft has got to be shorter, okay? Well, this shaft is the right length, but there's a problem. This thing here won't fit on the splines, but Jesse's original one would. So what we done was, there's this pin right here that's inside this shaft, all right? It's press fit. I knocked the pin out and used the original square pucks that goes on the ends of this here, all right? Because this one uses the small ones. There's the small ones and the small pin. And then Jesse's original shaft uses the big long pin with the big square ends. So we transferred that stuff over to here, and now all this stuff actually mates up and works now. So we're getting ready to grease this thing up, put it back together, put the pin on it, and hopefully, Mr. Jesse, we're gonna try to put this.
I hope it works, man. If it works, that's why we always say they ain't nothing like a Chevrolet.
That's right. But we actually got the book out, and we're actually looking at how this thing came apart and all that stuff. But yeah, guys, it's pretty hardcore when you gotta get the book out. Alrighty, guys, man, it has been one heck of a full send deal, ain't it?
Yeah, man, it's been radical.
We worked crazy late last night.
I didn't roll out of here till 4 o'clock. I didn't get to bed this morning till 5:30.
Yeah, so we've been after it pretty hard. We've been pulling parts together, figuring out what we're missing, what we need, and we got a lot done in this episode. We got the power steering lines hooked up. All that stuff is good to go. We got the brake booster. We got the master cylinder on it.
Heater hose hooked up.
Heater hoses are hooked up on it over there.
Got the radiator support on
it. We pulled this and stuff out of Jesse's basement and stuff. And we are missing the bushings that goes around the radiator down there. So that's one of the things on the list we got to get. Let's see here. We're gonna have to get a battery. Let's see what else we got on the list.
18-inch fan, a 5-blade fan, front end bolt kit, and front shocks and battery tray.
Yeah. Oh, did you not have a battery tray?
No,
Okay.
we didn't have a battery tray. I got the inner fenders, but not the battery tray.
Yeah, that's right. He's got brand new inner fenders, so we got to get a battery tray for it. So we're rocking and rolling there. I finished up getting the shifter in it. Here in a minute, I'm gonna hook up the linkage on the bottom side and stuff, and then that part will be completely done. We've got the rear shocks, but we don't have the front shocks. We've got the starter. It needs to go in and stuff. But yeah, guys, we're moving right along. We're getting stuff done and getting pretty exciting here. Jesse does have the seat covers, so we can rebuild these seats. You got the front and back one?
Yeah.
Cool deal.
Yeah.
So we'll rebuild the seats and stuff. You guys will get to see that in the episode. Here, probably in a couple of weeks, we'll do that. That's not on the soonest list. The soonest list is
getting it running.
So I'll go over here. We've just been knocking stuff off on the list here. Just knocking stuff out. So we've got the radiator hoses. We just need to get the radiator mounted in it, and we can put them on there. Shifter, I got to finish with the linkage on it. Hook up the front brake lines. As soon as they dry, I was working on them. It's these right here. It's the original ones. We're going to try to use them. Hopefully they don't leak. Hook up a brake pedal. Hook a wiring harness up here. We've got that stuff. And yeah, guys, put the shocks, starter, and hook up the shifter cable on the bottom side. So that's some of the stuff we got left to do. Me and Jesse, golly, man, we're just killed today.
Yeah, man.
We're absolutely killed. But we got Jonesboro Armory's banner up and stuff in here in the shop. I meant to have that up a long time ago.
Yeah,
I just forgot about it.
Big
But,
shout out on their end.
big shout out to them. And guys, we're rock and rolling. We'll give you guys a couple of montages around the motor here. And we'll get on out of here. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And as Jesse says,
Party on YouTube.
that's right, party on YouTube. It's looking good, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to go over to KillerMotorsports.com, where we've got all kinds of merch over there and all kinds of high performance products as well. And definitely a big shout out to our sponsors and partners. Till next time, you guys have a good one.